Hey, you. Guess what we got today? If you're with OnlyFans, we're gonna have an OnlyFans show. And if not, you can sign up for OnlyFans and you can watch the OnlyFans show. I'll be doing an interview with the OnlyFans lady Deelz. What's her Instagram? Let me find that shit.
What's the deals? What is the deals?
What is the deals? Adelia, aka Deelz. What is the deals on Instagram? Young 23-year-old living in LA.
Seems happy.
She started being an Instagram hoe, but graduated to breaking stigmas about sex work. Is there any stigmas about sex work? I don't want to like piss on her parade or anything, but based on all of the fucking porn I watch, there's just busloads of 18-year-olds that are just wanting to get fucking plowed on camera. Like that wouldn't have happened 20 years ago. No fucking way. Now they're just fucking, I got a boyfriend, I'm sucking dick. He's gonna kill me if he finds out. Like, but yeah, whatever. So we're gonna talk to her. I'm gonna talk to her via Zoom, and she's gonna be doing a fucking. I'll finally get to see an OnlyFans show, and she can explain to me, like, the whys and all of that shit. The what's and the whys.
A big part of it seems to be the guys that prompt the women. Hey, I want to see you in that skirt. Hey, why don't you put that over there?
Yeah, it's a lot of requests and shit. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we did that. I did that today. What else I do? Just fucking housework. Just housework and that. Getting ready for this OnlyFans thing. Put on my good button-up shirt for it. Just kidding. I'm wearing sweat shorts. I put in no effort. Whatsoever. I'm kind of curious to see what the OnlyFans shit's all about, though. And I know we got a bunch of people that listen that are already on OnlyFans. I already know we do.
It's always so weird to me when I see these stories about the women saying, "Oh, I'm making $80,000 a month." Are you?
I knew a chick that was doing half that.
Wow. That is hard.
And not paying taxes. She owed a ton in taxes. Yeah. She was a piece of shit, though, so. She was real cute, so she'd get people to rent to her, and then she just wouldn't pay rent for fucking a year, and it would take them a year to kick her out, and then she'd go to another place and live rent free.
Wow.
It's amazing what being pretty will get you, dog. Like, people don't understand. Being pretty gets you into a lot of things and out of a lot of things. Being good looking. Like, look how hard John has it.
I mean,
he looks like a canoe.
Exactly.
Like, he's got a head like a canoe, no lips, and it's tough on him. And then, meanwhile, there's hot chicks that are just fucking living rent free over and over again, making $40,000 a fucking month, and like, fuck it. So.
Yeah, if I skipped out on rent, I'd expect to get killed. Someone would beat the shit out of me, and they would.
Yeah, there you go. As they should. I'm like, that was my problem with California. It was so hard to rent a place because it was so hard to kick people out. They made it so hard to kick people out that they make it fucking impossible to fucking rent a place because the renters have so much rights. so many rights. So once you're in there, like, you can just fucking fuck them over. So the threat of somebody being able to come over and whip your ass if you're not paying rent, like, I'm all for that. Or put your shit out on the fucking curb. All fucking for that shit.
Yeah, one of these.
Because it makes it easier for people like me to fucking rent. You know what I mean? That I know I'm gonna pay the fucking shit. I don't have to hop through 20 fucking hoops and have all of this, you know, all my credit and all that shit. Just fucking give them the money and get in.
Yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely true. There was some of those crazy ladies I lived with. One of them threatened the landlord with a gun, and she was still able to hang out. The cop's like, yeah, she didn't really threaten you. It's like, wow.
Yeah, it's fucking, it's not, there's no way I would be a fucking landlord. Not a fucking chance, especially nowhere like New York or fucking LA or some shit like that. Fuck that. I want to be able to come in and throw you the fuck out whenever I feel like it. And I'm not gonna be a dick, but like, I want the dick option to be there, not for you to have the dick option. I'm the one paying the fucking mortgage, not you. But that's just me. Call me fucking crazy. Call me crazy. Call me wacky. Call me insane. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm a bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a friend. I'm a brother. Yeah. So I didn't sleep last night, and so today I tried not to drink too much coffee, so I may be a little stupid. Just give me a break. Because I felt like I didn't sleep last night because I drank too much coffee for the show. So today I'm like, I cut back. So hopefully I can get some rest. Shout out to the people that tell me to try melatonin. Never thought of that. Thanks.
It's a hot tip.
Have you tried melatonin? No, never. I never looked at. I've never looked up my problem and seen possible fucking ways to help it and tried. Never, ever. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, some guy says he met the fake Marshall Mathers is online.
Yeah.
All right. Let's.
His name is Mark.
Shout out to Eminem. This could be fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
Talking about Eminem shit, but let's see. Partial Mathers, for people that don't know, Partial Mathers was a body double for Eminem. Like, they'd send him one way, and all of the girls would go crazy and follow him, and Eminem would sneak out the other way. They were doing that for a while when he was touring and shit. All right. What's his name?
Mark in Washington.
Yo, Mark, where did you meet Partial Mathers at?
What up, though? Hey, at the bar, it was just me and my buddy. I'm a Marine veteran, and my buddy's an Army veteran. We decided they opened up the bars, so we went to go get some beers. And the guy comes up to him, and he's like, "Hey, you're so-and-so." And for some reason, it just, like, looked familiar, and he starts talking about Eminem. He goes, "I used to be Eminem's double." And I'm like, I'm a huge fan of the show, fan since 2016, and I'm like, "Dude, you're Partial?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm Partial." We took some pictures. He showed us pictures with, M, I think it was 50, and Who Kid, and that thing Who Kid was talking about the pyro and all that. It was nuts.
I would love to talk to that guy. I would love to interview Partial.
I got his number and some pictures.
Yeah, give it to John. I'd love to hear the life of Partial and what it was like after the fact and all of that shit. I mean, clearly he's still eating off of it 20 fucking years later. He's like, "By the way, I was Partial Mathers." That's like me like running up like, do you remember me from Jenny Jones' show? Like, yo, dude, that was fucking 20 years ago, son.
Well, he didn't throw it out there like that. For some reason, it just came up. He was like, my buddy went to high school with him, and so he was like, "Hey, are you so-and-so?" And then I was like, "Who's this guy?" And he introduced me. Then he showed up, he showed the pictures, and I was just like, "Oh man, I'm a huge fan of Shade 45 all out."
I gotta talk to that fucker. We gotta talk to Partial.
Yeah, Mark.
Make it happen. All right, I'm gonna put you on hold, and we're gonna have to get some like pictures and shit to make sure that we're talking to the real guy. John, you got to vet him. You got to vet that gentleman.
Kind of make sure that calls too to make sure we're not gonna upset anybody. But
I don't think this one. I don't think we're gonna fucking. As long like if you start saying weird shit, we just fucking hang up on him. Boom, give him the boot. But there's a million and one question. Like I just want, how much pussy did that guy get off of looking like him? You know,
plenty, I would think.
I knew a cat that he looked kind of like Michael Jordan, like during Jordan's heyday, and he just started smashing chicks. Just fucking. He was like doing decent, and then Jordan started like making deep runs in the playoffs and shit, and he just fucking started slaying fucking chicks. So it is quite possible if you just are like some cat and then you look like someone famous, boom.
I read recently some guy who looked like Conor McGregor, and he was picked up for selling drugs. That's how he was using his fame.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah. Wasn't he? Yeah, he was telling everybody he was like the Conor McGregor, and he was like a drug dealer. And he looked like Conor McGregor after he got his ass whooped and drank like all of Conor's whiskey, whatever the fuck that whiskey is.
Proper or something.
Proper 10 or whatever the fuck it is. I heard it's shit. But what do I know? I think he's making more off of that than. Oh yeah.
He's 34.
Police.
Come on.
This guy's 34. I'm looking at him. What the fuck, dude? He looks rough. He looks like if Bing Crosby fucked Conor McGregor. Like if 80-year-old Bing Crosby fucked Conor McGregor and they had a baby. What was he selling? Acid.
Oh, jeez.
I guess if people are tripping balls, then yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Tripping balls. Like, fuck it. I got it from Conor McGregor. There you go. All right. We're going to come back. We got Deelz. Deelz on deck. And don't go anywhere. It is the All Out Show. Let's get it.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shay 45, straight from Puff Cannabis Company. I got Deelz with me. What's up, Deelz?
Hello. I just took a shot that went down the wrong pipe. Hello. There you go. My voice is back. How are you?
What are you doing shots of?
Jose Cuervo. It's my favorite.
Little Cuervo. No one really what?
Oh, no one really likes Jose Cuervo as much as I do, or no one believes that I think it's like the best alcohol, but it's like my boyfriend long-term, open relationship, but we're dating.
He lets you fuck around, but you and Jose, you and Jose got a little something going on.
Exactly.
That's fucking awesome. All right, so you are an OnlyFans star, and we are kind of fascinated by OnlyFans. So
yeah,
you're gonna kind of answer some questions and kind of show us a bit of what you do.
Yes, I am. Time to get crazy.
You about to get buck. All right, so how does it start? First off, did you start off, were you like a stripper and then had to go over to OnlyFans because of COVID, or how did it start off for you?
No, so it started, I've been a raver for a really long time, and I started kind of posting my pasty pics on Instagram, and I think I've been an Instagram hoe, quote unquote, for a really long time. I never stripped or did anything like that. I considered being a stripper, but I can't walk in heels, so it kind of just cut that option out for me because no one wants a deer dancing on them, like a deer in headlights. That's probably what I'd look like. I actually worked corporate. I worked 2 corporate jobs before I started an OnlyFans, and I was just really stressed out, kind of hated what I was doing. So one day I was just like, I have enough followers, and people on my Instagram would ask me like every day to start an OnlyFans. So I finally made one, and it's been so fun.
So what's your average, who's your average follower? What are they like?
It really varies. Like, I wouldn't say there's necessarily an average follower because I have a lot of subscribers to where I can like put them in segments. Like I have some guys who are really into dominatrix stuff, which I would say I'm a little less good at because I am just not a naturally bitchy person, but I've worked on it. I have the guys that like to be made fun of. I have the guys who want the girlfriend experience. So just talking to them. And then
so wait, hold up. Made fun of. Let's go back. Made fun of like it would be like a private show, and I show you my penis, and then you're like, oh, look at that little fucking thing. Is that basically it?
Yeah, they'll send me like the worst dick pic of themselves, and then they'll be like, make fun of my dick, and that's actually one of the easiest things to do because I'm like, there was one guy actually who put a dick clamp on his little micro peen. And that was like really easy to make fun of. Like that was straight comedy.
What did you say about his micro peen? Yeah, what did you say about it? What did you say about it?
Oh, I was like, that is literally the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like it made me want to puke, which is true. Like it was quite disgusting. And I usually love seeing guys' dicks. Like I love dick pics. And that one was just like beyond disgusting to me.
See, I was making an argument about dick pics. I was like, there's chicks out there that like dick pics because if there weren't, then dick pics would cease to exist. People would stop sending them shits. But they work on some people. They work on Deelz.
They do work on me. I love dick pics. And then all the guys I ever like date or talk to, they never want to send me pics of their dick because they're like, I know you'll show everyone. And I'm like, me? Never. But I mean, I'll show all my friends. Let's be real.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. Like I feel like if I fucked the girl, I fucked the whole crew. Like they know everything about my dick and my dick game, how I eat pussy, all of that shit.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I don't really have secrets or boundaries necessarily. So my friends know everything with guys, but I finally found a guy that I hooked up with because I was like celibate for like 7-8 months, something like that. And then now I just started hooking up with someone who's like, yeah, I'm down to make OnlyFans content. And I'm like, I'm about to step my game up.
So you're going to start fucking on there?
I don't think that quite yet, but like boy girl content, like he's going to choke me and like do stuff with his hands. I don't think he wants his dick on there to be ridiculed. So like he's just going to do stuff that like where his dick isn't in it or his face. I had to buy him a ski mask just in case.
You're not happy? Are you happy with this dick?
Surprisingly, yes. The last guy I dated didn't make me come once, and then this guy made me come 3 fucking times the first time we hooked up. And he like hits me the way I like because most guys are afraid that I'm gonna like go to the cops, and I'm like, no, if I'm asking to be hit, please hit me. Like, well,
it's that Me Too shit. That Me Too shit really fucked up the rough sex game, dude. Like, we're shook than a motherfucker. All it takes is one allegation. You get a red mark on your cheek and an allegation, and I'm over here fucking making Twitter apologies. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, I think you have to get to know the person who's like hit me. But it's like, it turns me on. Like, that's like my kink. I'm like, slap me in the face, like super fucking hard. But I forgot I had chin surgery recently. So I'm like, but like, I'm still into it, but it fucking hurt.
All right. You can go to onlyfans.com/Daddy Deelz, DADDYDEELZ to watch this interview right now. We're gonna turn it up and kind of see what the OnlyFans thing is. Do the fellas make friends with each other? Like, do your followers, are they buddies with one another? Are they competitive? What's it like?
I don't believe so. I've had a few competitions on my OnlyFans being like, who has the best boyfriend dick, who has the longest dick. So like in those instances they compete against each other. But like the way it works is that you have to like subscribe either to the person on OnlyFans or you have to subscribe to like each other to be able to message. So the guys never really talk unless it's like in my comment section. And even then they don't really talk. I like most of my comment section is actually other girls trying to get people to subscribe to them. And it's funny because they're like, look at all these things that she won't do. I'll do them. So then I'll delete those comments because I'm like, that's rude. I'm letting you subscribe to me.
So you got fucking females, you got OnlyFans females coming on trying to poach your fucking shit and your subscribers.
Yeah. Exactly. And
up.
my subscription is free, so they're really barking up the wrong tree there.
Yeah, that's when I fucking post like a post a meme and someone's on my Instagram talking about, do you need illustrations or some shit like that in the comments. I'm like, delete, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck going.
Get the fuck out of here. Trying to use us.
All right, once again, Daddy Deelz, OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz, DEELZ, Daddy Deelz. All right, so how does the show start? Like let's do a fake show. How do we do it? Or a real show, I guess.
Yeah.
So how's it start? So what do you do?
Okay, so let's just say like I was on, which I am on live. So like I'll kind of explain the way OnlyFans works. You have like messages that you like send to people, and you'll like message one of your fans being like, hey babe, like you'll kind of send like a video of you talking, and you'll be like, this is like what I'm about to do, and you'll kind of explain it, and then you'll start to like do those things. So it's like,
what is that?
Example,
what are those things? Like,
I do a lot. I just started doing some crazier stuff because I found some people to help me with some content ideas, so that I started doing more and more. But like, I just went on a hike last week to masturbate with my dildo, or not my dildo, my vibrator. So I was like on this hike, and I accidentally picked like one of the busiest hikes in LA because it was such a nice day. And I was like hiking, then I saw a pretty girl, and I was like, oh, you're pretty. And then she rejected me. And then I was like, fine, I'll just go masturbate by myself. And then I went in a corner and started masturbating. And I was like, at least it looks like I'm peeing, so no one wants to come by. But yeah, I was just using my vibrator. And
were you able to come?
Like,
did you come in the bushes?
I tried to. It's just a little hard when you're like squatting and can't find a comfortable area, because I think it's like easier for guys to come than girls. I mean, girls have to like work so many different angles, and like for me it'll take like 15-20 minutes sometimes to be able to, and I'm like, I just don't have that time.
Yeah, our producer, he's coming all over. He's coming everywhere, anywhere. Yeah, his whole place is fucking, it has his semen prints all over that shit. It's pretty fucking disgusting.
There's no shame.
My bedroom does. I like accidentally spent a whole hour today using my vibrator, and I was like, where did the time go? I didn't expect it to take that long.
Were you on OnlyFans, or was that just something for yourself?
It was just for me. I was just like, I haven't used my vibrator in a few days. Let me go at it.
Have you gotten to the point where if you masturbate with no one watching, do you feel like you're losing money? You're like, oh shit, there's money down the drain. I could have fucking made some dough off of this one.
Not necessarily, because you don't want to like overfeed your fans the same content over and over again. So like, I don't know how many videos I can do just like me masturbating in my bed, which is what I like to do, before they're like, okay, what's next? So I almost think it builds suspense by not sending it out for what I'm going to be doing in the future.
All right. So what are you going to be doing now?
Right now. So like what I do on my lives a lot is like, I'll start off just like talking how I normally am, and then I'll just like start taking off my shirt once people like tip me enough. But like, this is a radio show, so I'll just take off my shirt. Okay,
awesome. Wow. All right, so now she's gonna take off. Hey, goddamn. Jesus Christ, girl.
I will say I have some nice tits because they're. I was gonna ask you guys if you think they're real or fake, but I think I just ruined that.
Yeah, you just gave it away.
Damn.
I heard an F coming out of your fucking. They do look. You do look like you got some corn-fed titties.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, nice breasts. And then.
Thank you.
So if you want to see her breasts, go to fucking OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz, and you can see
some titties.
You can see some titties going on. So now that you're like shirts off, then what do people start doing? Do they start tipping you? Is that when the tips start coming in? When you start getting naked, or what? How does that work?
So on the lives, I usually do. I'll wait until they tip me to take off my shirt because
Right.
you can't just give them something for free and then expect them to want to pay for it. So gotta
Trust me, I
play
know.
that game.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, if you tip me this amount, like I'll either like do a little dance, I'll take off my shorts, like I'll do stuff like that and just like keep getting crazier. And it's really fun to interact with my fans too, because like I think they really like that I'm quirky. And I'm like pretty, like I'm kind of a weird person. So I just like get to talk to them and interact and stuff like that.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself? Have you ever met up with any of them or
No. I think that's a little dangerous to meet up with them. It's like also against the guidelines on OnlyFans, but I mean, I was celibate for like 8 months, and it took just me finding someone I like really actually was really attracted to and like was already friends with to hook up with. So I can't see myself meeting up with anyone. It's just not like what I'm comfortable with.
Nah, I just figured for like the dough, because you said you like for fucking there's a lot of guys that are into domination.
They are.
So I figured
with the amount I'm making per day, I just wouldn't even like be interested in meeting up because like the amount of money that one person would have to pay, I don't think anyone can really even afford that. Not that I like would, but it would just be like, I don't think it's worth it to go see someone when I'm already making the amount I am per day without doing it.
They'd have to come with a boatload of dough to get you to come like pee on them or some shit like that.
Yeah, they really would. They'd have to pay me like tens of thousands of dollars for me to be like, okay, this is finally worth it.
No shit.
Yeah, just like to be worth my time in the first place.
Yeah,
but like then again, I mean, I would be down to like really make fun of them and make them cry a little bit. Like that's something that would be fun. But like, you know, I'm not gonna like fuck anyone.
Have you ever made you've made people cry?
I don't know, because when I'm messaging them on OnlyFans, I can't see like what their reactions are. But like that's always like what I have in mind is to like make them cry if they want to be made fun of. I'm like, what can I say to just really make fun of them right now? So that's like the goal I have in mind.
That's amazing. Yeah. 888-742-3345. We got Deelz over here. Go to Daddy Deelz. Go to OnlyFans.com /Daddy Deelz if you want to see Deelz with their fucking top off. Then
see some juicy titties.
Yeah, and then what do? They like then like does it get turned up from this, or do you just chill with your shirt off, or then usually what happens?
So then I'll like take off my pants.
Hey.
I'll usually go like show off my ass a little bit, do like a little shake. I'll usually have dubstep in the background, but for the sake of the radio show,
you got a fat ass.
You guys, yeah. Do you think this is real or fake?
That looks real. Is it fake?
Yeah. No, I had a lot of people tell me they thought my butt was fake, but I'm like, no, I just work out a lot.
No, that ass looks real. You can tell because the fucking the hips to ass proportion is weird. They'll have like narrow hips and then like a long ass big booty, and you're like, that's fake. That you got hips and ass, so
it's very proportionate because a lot of girls with like the BBLs, it's just their waist looks almost too small to have like the butt they do, and then like because it's fat too, so like not muscle, so it looks off a lot. Like some girls really rock it, the other girls I'm like, I
don't like fake booties. Fake booties feel weird too. Nah, they feel fucking. I was fucking this chick with a fake ass, and it felt like I was smacking Tupperware. Like I was hitting her ass, and it felt like I was hitting Tupperware with skin on it. It was really fucking. It was odd. It felt.
How interesting.
I felt like I was gonna break it. Yeah. What's your nationality? What are you like? Fucking. What are you like? Swedish or some shit?
I am. I'm Swedish, French, German, just like a mixture of a lot of things.
You got that Nordic ass.
Yeah, I took over my dad's side of the family. which is where like the Swedish came in because he is like a athletic body type, and my mom is like a size like 1, just so like slender and slim, and she's tall, and here I am like a 5'2" little shorty with a fat ass.
With the fat ass booty and shit. Yeah,
Where
what's
did
your
it come
measurements? Yeah. Yeah, what you can check out also if you can't get on OnlyFans, you can go to what is the Deelz on Instagram and on Twitter. How much does it usually cost for you to do a private masturbation show? Like what are tokens? Like
So
people got to buy
can tip
tokens?
me.
Okay.
No, there's not really tokens on OnlyFans.
What
but
is it?
people can like tip. They can just tip me to like open certain things, or like if I have like a certain fan in mind or something, like I know they like something, I'll like send them a message personally being like, oh, here's what I'm doing now, and then like send it like a follow-up video where it's like I'm actually doing things, and just like really try to engage with them to get them to pay for stuff. I wouldn't say there's necessarily a set price for anything. That's something that you have to play around a lot with,
Right.
just, like marketing techniques, like sales tactics, like you have to figure it out. But that's why there's not really a range, because I know some girls who will charge like $5 for a video of them fucking someone, and I know other girls who charge $100 to kiss a girl. So it really ranges per girl.
Damn, these $5 chicks are really fucking up the prices for everybody. They're fucking deep throating for fucking for a $5 for a nickel bag.
Well, some of them are actually like porn stars who are on Pornhub, who then go on OnlyFans and charge really cheap for their prices, because like, I mean, I think what they're thinking is like, you can already find everything for free on my OnlyFans. Or
Right.
not on my OnlyFans, on like Pornhub. So it's like they really have to engage you to want to buy something of theirs, because usually it's free.
Does it tell you where you're ranked in OnlyFans, or like how can you tell how well you're doing?
So there's like percentages that you can be in. I believe I'm in the 0.04, 0.05% right now.
Nice.
Yeah,
the
which
top
is pretty
1%.
good.
Yeah, it's
my
awesome.
goal is to get on the 0.01%. It's more for an ego boost, because like, I'm already making like decent money. I just want to be in the 0.01%. I've been manifesting it since I've started OnlyFans. So
what is decent? You don't got to give me your exact thing, but like, what is decent money for? Like, I was fucking with this chick. She said she was making around 30 racks a month. Fucking.
yeah. I definitely make like way over 6 figures.
Wow.
Don't want to like throw the exact number out there.
Yeah,
Just gotta stay a little humble, but yeah, I'm making well over 6 figures.
Damn, that's fucking nuts.
I know the power of. Oh my god, I never say the word pussy. I usually say the word vagine because I think it sounds like a little funnier,
Right.
and I like that better. But the power of having a pussy.
I was just saying that shit. The power of like being pretty and having a pussy can get you into things and get you out of shit. Like, it's fucking amazing. It is fucking amazing.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, not just everyone who has like a pretty face, big tits, whatever, can like be successful at this, because it does take a lot of like business strategy to be successful. Because some girls, like, I knew a girl with like more followers like than I have, who was making maybe like a third or a fourth of the amount, because she like blew up on TikTok, and then she just wasn't really implementing good marketing strategies to her OnlyFans. So it takes like a lot of brains and like wits and kind of like the trial and error, like I mentioned to you, to be like, okay, what's working, what's not, what do people like, what don't people like? Because like I was running out of ideas and I was just like masturbating on my bed every single day, like, I was getting less open. So then I'm like, all right, how do I spice this up? And I started meeting with all these other OnlyFans girls, collabing, getting ideas from them. We were cross-promoting. And then now, like, I'm doing super well again, because people don't just want to see the same shit over and over.
Have you made out with the chick on OnlyFans?
For me, being celibate from men for as long as I have been like, I guess pegged is the wrong word, because I think pegged means up the asshole. But I have like had girls with a strap on. I've came in front of girls. I'm pretty sure I've squirted. I've had 2 girls with me while we were all kind of masturbating together. I did public content with a really fucking pretty girl. Like, it was literally on Sunset Boulevard in her car, and we got caught by quite a few people. I'm like, I love the girl. I just scissored my first girl ever last week. I was like, damn, this is actually really fucking hot, because she was like a dom, like, or more like dominant than I guess I am. And then like she just put the vibrator in between my vagine while we were scissoring, and I'm like I'm like mainly straight, but I'm like definitely bi-curious, and I'm like, this is so hot.
There you go. Who knew the upside of scissoring? I just thought, I didn't know that the vibrators were involved. I just thought that y'all got stuck together, like fucking suctioned together by the pussy.
It took a second to like figure out what we were doing, because neither of us had ever scissored, and we were just drunk, and we were like, what's something neither of us have done before? And I'm like, well, I never scissored a girl. So that was it. She's like, all right, we're fucking scissoring. And this is actually the girl I'm interviewing later tonight on my podcast called We're Our OnlyFans. So we're going to talk about that, because it was just like a really fun experience for both of us. And we were like dying, and like she was kind of like kissing my legs and stuff like that, and like my stomach, and it was ticklish, and it was great.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We have Deelz at What Is the Deelz, and you can go to onlyfans.com/Daddy Deelz to see her right now. She's doing the interview, and she is topless in her panties with the fat ass. Let me see your butt one more time. If I could tip you, I would.
Thank you. Well, subscribe. It's free.
Actually, to be quite honest, I'd rather just buy prostitutes. Like, I want to fuck. Like, I don't want to sit there and jerk off by myself and pay money. I want to get I want to be able to fucking bust a nut with somebody. That's kind of my deal.
Yeah, it's funny because I've done like a few FaceTimes with fans. Like, that's something I do like occasionally. And then I was talking to one of my fans who was like a virgin, and I'm like, wow, this is so interesting. So it's like he just like really wanted someone to talk to, and like, you know, someone to get comfortable with before he like finally like loses his virginity. And he's like, I think in his 20s or something like that. And it's like, sometimes guys just need a little confidence. Huh?
Did he lose his virginity, or
no.
is he still have?
No, he's still a virgin.
See, and I think that's the problem with the OnlyFans is like the fact that there is an OnlyFans. He won't have to go out and fucking go talk to a real girl, because he'll just talk to you. He'll talk to you and not get any pussy and just jerk off. Like, he doesn't have to leave the crib.
Yeah. There is that part, but there's also the part where I feel like I kind of play a therapist in a way, just a very underqualified therapist. But like, I do give them advice, and I help them kind of build their confidence, or at least that's like one of my goals. I hope I'm doing like a good job of it. But like when they tell me about all these like their issues and like what's going on and what their struggles are, I try to like give solutions. Like, girls love when you do this, except I'm kind of a weird girl, so stuff that I like isn't necessarily like the average person. So I try to give them like tangible advice to like apply, like what to do on dating apps.
What do you like that quote unquote regular girls don't like, besides getting smacked in the face, which they dig? They kind of like that.
So I feel like there's like quite a few things that I like that like other girls don't. So it's like, you would think I like some like strong douchebag kind of guy, and I like the really dorky, skinny, tall guys who you would like never think that I would go for. So it's like, for example, I don't usually go for guys who even have dating apps, because like they're just too awkward. Like, I like them to be like as awkward as I am, so that I can be as weird as like they are. And I like guys who are super artsy. Like, I know I'm going to be the breadwinner in whatever relationship I have. So like, I don't give a shit about how much they make, as long as they're doing something that they love doing and like that they're passionate about it. And I think a lot of girls are like, no, I want him to take care of me. I want him to take me on all these nice dates. And I'm like, I could give a shit about that. So I just don't care.
So SoundCloud rappers have a chance with you, is what you're telling me? Okay.
Absolutely not. I like DJs though. I like guys who like do house and dubstep and like remix a bunch of stuff and like producers. But like for me, rap is it goes over my head. Like I can't necessarily relate on that kind of level to be like, oh
What do you
yeah,
like?
like this rap song
You
is
just
great.
like to do Molly and fucking dance around? Is that basically it? Is that
No, I mean, I listen to dubstep like when I wake up, when I go to the gym, like before I
no
go to
shit?
sleep, like whenever I'm driving. It just like it really speaks to my soul, like dubstep and house music too. Like that's the kind of music like I love that shit. And I've never really felt that way about rap before. And I mean, I don't do Molly, but I do a lot of shrooms and acid. Like I'm a big
Yeah.
psychedelic girl. I'm like a wook, as they say.
A wook? Like a Wookiee?
Yeah. A wook
No
is
shit.
like it's just like one of those festival people who like are really into psychedelics. And they do a lot of weird shit. I don't like roll around in the mud though, but I feel like I'm a borderline wook, like an undercover one who looks normal.
Nice, dude. I'm a wook. I'm a wook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drug?
Well, I like the highest I ever was I did acid, DMT, and whippets all at the same time, and
Wow.
that had me fucking. I was in another dimension. I was gone. I was astro gliding. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, I have yet to try DMT. I'm just like a little nervous because like when I take acid and mushrooms, I'm still like very much myself and I still very much have like control of my thoughts and like what I'm doing. And it's like I know everything that's going on. And like the reason I don't smoke weed is because sometimes I hallucinate when I smoke. And I'm
Yeah.
like DMT just seems like next level.
It is pretty next level, but the upside is you know that it's only like 5 to 10 minutes long. Even if it's like a weird experience for you, it'll be done. It'll be done fairly quickly, and I tend to learn something about myself, even if it's a quote unquote bad trip. Like I always learn something about myself.
Yeah. Do you get like an ego death from DMT too?
Yes, yeah, definitely, and
I love that.
yeah.
Oh, this is actually funny. I decided to make an OnlyFans when I was on acid at a rave. That's how I made the decision.
Yeah, that's awesome that you made good decisions based on psychedelics. Have you done OnlyFans while on acid?
I responded to some messages. I haven't necessarily made content because I'm just like fucked up.
Right.
Have I? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. No. I'll make content before I do it, like the same night, but not while I'm on it, just because I'm like I kind of need cameras forced on me when I'm tripping because I just like think I look weird.
The other question is all right. Let's say you do a fingering thing or a dildo thing. Does that video go out to one dude, or does it go to multiple whoever wants it? Like, will you do one video and then
there's a
send it to
mixture
people?
of that. Because
Okay.
there are some guys who want stuff that's like specific to them, and then there's some guys who ask for like specific things that I've already done.
What's the
So-
weirdest shit? What have you had to turn down? And what's the weirdest
People
shit that
want
you've
me
done?
to poop on OnlyFans all the time. And
They want you to poop on OnlyFans?
yeah, that's like one of the most requested things that I won't do. Like I've
Word.
peed on OnlyFans before, but poop is just like I can't bring myself. Like if I have like someone fingering me on the internet, I can live with that, but I don't think I can live with a leak of me pooping. Like that's too much for me.
It's a bit personal. It is a bit personal. We had a girl that she came on the show that ate shit for fucking money, and then we were like talking shit about her fucking eating my poop for money, and I was just like, I couldn't do it. It was even too much for me. I was like, it's just too personal for me to be shitting and then having somebody eating it. Like it was just fucking. It was a step too far.
It's disgusting. Like, I mean, no, I just can't do it. And then people want me to give to like my girlfriends and stuff. Like they want me to give like golden showers and stuff like that. But I mean, my friends just like, it would take a lot of money for them to be like, yeah, Delia, just pee on me. So that's just a little much.
Yeah, that's something I would like to have happen without cameras running. I can't be.
Is it hot to get peed on by a girl?
I've only had it done once, and it did make my dick hard. Yeah, I was turned on.
But
yeah.
I do squirt, so I guess like there's pee in squirt, or I'm not entirely sure the science, but like I've definitely squirted on people, so.
It depends how you're squirting.
Huh?
It depends how you're squirting. Like if it smells like a ferret or a hamster afterwards, you probably pissed all over somebody, and if it doesn't, then it's probably squirt. That's my guess.
I've never pissed.
Yeah. I've
like,
fucked girls and they're like, I squirt, and then like they wet my bed basically, and I'm like, sweet, and I got to sleep in this shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, whenever I squirt, it's usually a surprise to both me and them.
Right.
Because a lot of the time it's like not planned. Like all of a sudden they just hit my G spot a certain way and then poof. And I'm like,
boom.
wow, that just happened.
Yeah. Yeah. 888-742-3345. We got Joe in Louisville. Go ahead, Joe.
Yo, what's good with you?
Turn down your radio,
man,
Joe.
Yeah, man, what's happening, y'all, man? Shit, I just want to know, man, like, is your mother and father in your life right now?
Is my mother and father in my life?
Yeah, Deelz.
Yeah, are they in your life? Are you close to them?
They are. They just don't know.
They don't know about your OnlyFans?
No, they think I'm making all of my money from my podcast because they're very strict Christian parents. They were the kinds who hated even my Instagram pictures, which like had my pasties when I went to raves and stuff like that. And they made me delete a whole Instagram because they were like, I mean, they were paying for my college, so I didn't really have a choice unless I wanted a lot of student debt, which I definitely didn't. So I had to, delete my whole Instagram just because of my pasty photos, let alone
Does it make you scared doing that crazy shit, or does it turn you on knowing that your parents would bum them out?
It's a little nerve-wracking. It definitely doesn't turn me on because I would prefer to stay on everyone's like good side. Like I never really want to like piss anyone off. I never want to like hurt anyone's feelings. But at the end of the day, I gotta live for me, and this has like made me happier than any job I've had, like anything else I've done, because I'm betting on myself.
Yeah, you don't owe anybody anything, and you're finger fucking your way to over six figures. So like, not bad, Deelz. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So then I'm guessing. So you're like, all right, y'all. I need more tips. Who wants a private show? Then what happens? Do you do the private show afterwards, or do you do the private show in the middle of the OnlyFans thing and just have people waiting?
So there aren't really private shows on OnlyFans.
What is it? Is it private videos?
So yeah, it's private videos because OnlyFans doesn't have like a FaceTime or Skype option. So when I do my OnlyFans like one-on-ones, which, I do on and off, it really just depends on like my timing, because like I think my priority is wanting to respond to every message and get to know my fans. And sometimes when I do the Skypes, it takes away from the time that I can be like, really giving that one-on-one experience to people. Like, so what I do is I send out personal messages, and that's kind of like that one-on-one experience. Or the lives, but I don't believe you can go live for one person. It's like live with everybody, or you can do the paid lives, which is what I'm doing right now with my titties out.
Do you gotta laugh at like, do you gotta like laugh at shitty jokes and shit like that to keep stuff going? Like, do you find like a lot of guys aren't very good with women, and you're dealing with that?
Yeah, there are a lot of guys that are like that. I do like go along with a lot of the things they say, because ultimately, like, they want that connection with me. So I'm really trying to like make sure everyone feels that connection with me. And like, you know, some things are less funny than others, but at least they're trying. Like, this is my job. So it's like, it's better than when I was a sales rep at a logistics company. Like, I think this is a lot better. It's like, you know, they're trying. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, it's it's kind of funny. So they're paying to be liked no matter what. Like they're paying for like your LOLs and your smiley faces, and they're getting the dopamine hits.
Exactly. And it's like my job to do it. So it's like, I enjoy doing it.
That's cool. I used to fuck this chick that had like an OnlyFans, and I'd be like, I'd dog her. I'd be like, someone just paid you $5,000 to talk to you, and I'm gonna fuck you for free and send your ass home in a fucking Uber. And she would come. That would make her come, cause she liked getting dogged.
She liked the disrespect.
Yeah, she was into the disrespect. Yeah, I'm not into that shit, but like I'm like funny. You. I'm just a people pleaser. Like whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote, I'll do it. I'm with whatever. Yeah.
Would you hit a girl? Probably no. You said like the Me Too thing. You probably wouldn't. It's just
I
really
smack
hot.
a little bit. Yeah, like
I like the ringing in my ears.
Yo, D, if you're like, look, I need you to choke me out and smack me for me to fucking nut, I'm all about that, because to me that's the cheat code. Like, you're just telling me a cheat code to get you to come more. Like, that's my job. Like, my job is to get you to come. So if you're like, if you do this, and that, and that'll make me come, I'll fucking do it. Like, I don't give a fuck as long as I don't gotta poop. Yeah, as long as we're not pooping on each other.
It's funny because a lot of the guys I've dated, they're like, they bust their nut and they're like, all right, you can like go use your vibrator over there. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, I picked the skinny, awkward guys that just don't know how to do anything.
The problem is you're young and you just got a whole group of lames. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like 40 something. So I've been in my whole fucking, self-esteem's attached to whether or not I can fuck good. So like, I'm trying extra hard. I'm going all out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm making sure that you bust before I fucking bust. Like, you're not. It ain't gonna be no one up. And like, to me, fucking's the game. You're not gonna beat me 1-0. Like, we could tie, or I can win. You can get 3-1 or some shit like that, but ain't no fucking me coming fast shit. Fuck that.
Older guys do know how to fuck better, because the guy I'm fucking right now is like 30, so just works better. Yeah. So we got more experience.
We got more experience. We try fucking harder, and it's like we're fucking a young chick, so it's just like, yo, dude, you kind of want to like be worth their while. Like, I want to be worth your while. Like, I want you to soak up game from fucking with an older dude. Like, when I would fuck with older chicks, I would learn shit. You know, I'd learn more. I'd learn about finances and shit. I'd be learning stuff, and their pussies that get extra wet because they're old. Something about old pussy. You get that pre-menopause pussy gets wet. Something about it, Deelz. I don't know.
There's some horny people, like. Because I think they're like, oh, my time's running out. Like, I'm like so fucking horny. It like fucks with your hormones, I think. So you just want to fuck all the time.
So like, picture you 10 years later. You're in your 20s right now. 10 years later, you've been fucking for 10 years. You're more comfortable with yourself. It's just, you know what you want, and you're probably better. You're probably good at saying what you want. So you're gonna have better sex.
Exactly. I like finally started saying exactly what I want, like bringing out my vibrators. I had guys say I'm really intimidating because like with my OnlyFans, there's like $2,000 worth of sex toys just like laying around my apartment at all times. And they're like, oh goodness, like I gotta step up my game, because like I know how to make me come. They just gotta like, I can make myself. Huh?
What's your favorite sex toy?
So I have two. So one of them is a wand. That's like the huge thing. And then my other favorite one is this pink little bullet. I've been playing around with like butt plugs and stuff recently to make my OnlyFans people happy. But I gotta say, I hate them. Really? I really genuinely hate them.
Where's your wand at?
My wand is in the other room. I got my...
What do you got right now?
Um, hold on. I gotta go through my mushrooms in my purse.
Love it. Send her some money. Send her some money, y'all. I'm gonna try to get her to put the vibrator on over her panties. I just want to see.
Yeah.
For a second. Send her some dough.
Send me money.
Send
OnlyFans.com/daddydeals.
Yeah, OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz. I want to. Let me show me the vibrator. What's the name of it?
Dildy.
Oh, look, it's like a little. It's probably what John's penis looks like. Yeah.
The wand, like it's very powerful as well because it's like over more mass. I think sometimes it feels less powerful. I don't know. I gotta mix up my toys all the time to keep being like stimulated.
Is that the Hitachi one? The Hitachi wand? The big wand? Is it like a handle with the big fucking thing at the top? Is that what it?
It's blue and white. It's actually like a massage wand, and they actually don't want to be associated with sex toys. But it's like it's a really good vibrator. I've tried different kinds of vibrators, like different kinds of wands, and a lot of them just don't do it for me, except for this one. And then this little pink vibrator, it just goes so powerful. It has like 10 different speeds and goes really strong.
Will you throw it on over your panties real quick? All right, let's fucking let's take it for.
Back up a little bit.
Hey,
so you guys can see it.
Man,
all right.
Y'all should definitely tune in. She's a thickie. She's a thickie.
Thick with 2 C's.
Yeah, go ahead. She's got the vibrator on her. She's doing the vibrator.
Oh, fuck. Did it die? If it did, I can get my other one. I have a few.
Grab your other one. I'll take calls. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We got an OnlyFans. We finally got somebody to explain OnlyFans to us. Deelz. You can go to Daddy Deelz. OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz.
So this is the
Cannabis
wand.
Company. All right, go
it's
ahead. Oh yeah.
Wand rechargeable.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I had this chick I used to fuck with use one of those. They're pretty
These
fucking.
are the best.
Yeah, they're pretty impressive. They're like sticks, and then they got like a ball on the top. Okay, so she's got it on. Now she's rubbing it on herself. Whoa. Damn.
I gotta make sure my live can see it.
Yeah, you gotta make sure the live can see you doing that shit. Feel lucky because she usually charges for this, you fuckers.
Can you hear it through the headphones?
Hell fucking nah.
Oh.
You can take one of your headphones and put it next to it if you want to do
work?
that. Yeah, sure.
Can you hear it?
No.
No?
No, it's all right.
Oh, sorry. We tried.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we tried. I get to watch it.
You do.
Now, how long does it usually take to fucking bust off of that? That seems like you could probably.
Ooh, it kind of depends. I already came like 4 times today.
Jesus
Christ.
But
I come quicker, surprisingly, when either people are watching me or like I'm filming OnlyFans content because there's something hot about like I'm making this or I'm like doing this for other people. So it takes like sooner, but then sometimes I just like my me time and to like for it to take longer, but like I can come pretty fast.
Well, there you go. Do it for me. Do it for Judy. Do it for Shay 45 and all of the listeners.
Never done this on a radio show before.
The girl, yeah, don't stop. That's so hot right now. Oh, shit.
Woo.
There you go. Almost there.
Yeah,
there it is. Everyone's watching you.
Woo, okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, get that shit. Oh, it's so hot. Oh. There it is.
Yeah, I'm like getting close.
There it is. Yeah. Show them how you come. Show them how you come. So fucking
All right, gotta try to get the angles here.
You good? Dick's halfway hard. I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ. Who knew? Go ahead and get that shit. I said, who? Yeah, that's so fucking hot. There it is. And there she goes.
There it is.
There it is. She got one on Shade 45. She did it for M. 888-742-3345. Let's go to DC and Phoenix. We got Deelz. Go to Daddy Deelz.
Yo, what's up, Daddy Deelz? Thanks for entertaining us with your content there. I just had a quick question. I got a girlfriend who's actually been inquiring on this quite a bit, this OnlyFans deal, but she doesn't know like how to get clientele and how to get people to tune into her channel or whatever it is. So I was wondering if you could give us a few tips on how to get into that.
Yeah, so growing your Instagram is going to be a big one, or growing her Instagram. So the thing that's different about OnlyFans and a lot of other social media websites is that there's not necessarily an explore page, and there's not a page unless like certain people with OnlyFans to like, there's like not ways to find you other than growing your Instagram. So buying shout outs from different Instagram pages, like the Hot Girl Zone is a really good one. Growing your TikTok. Growing your TikTok is going to be a big one because that's like the easiest free way to direct people to your OnlyFans. But the thing with TikTok is that you have to put your Instagram handle in the website versus like a link tree or an OnlyFans link, because then you'll get banned and then that'll suck because all of your followers are gone. So you link it to your Instagram, so it'll grow both of them. Another way is Twitter. I've never used Twitter for that. I'm really bad at using Twitter in the first place, but I know that's a really good way to post not safe for work content. And then Reddit. But Reddit, I'm very confused with still. So and then if she just messages a lot of her Instagram followers that like seem creepy or seem like they'll want to spend some money. Those are all really good ways to grow it.
Do you got, what do you have, businessmen or like oil workers or a little bit of both or what? Or is it...
I have a little bit of everything. I have everything from people who are in college to people who, like I was talking to one guy who like works in logistics. I have some people who like are really rich Wall Street businessmen and that like to tip me a lot. So I wouldn't say it's one kind of person. Like it's literally just a little bit of everybody.
That's fucking cool. Do you got a favorite?
Actually, I do. I have a few favorites that have been with me since day one. One of them actually built a Reddit account for me, so that's how I know.
Wow.
Because I'm fucking lost when it comes to all that shit. Like you have to build certain credibility on OnlyFans and then like get a certain amount of like likes on Reddit, and I don't understand everything.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We got anybody else, or?
Yeah, Mike in Queens.
Mike in Queens, go ahead.
Brother, you're the Travel Highway Safety Administration. You're about to cause a lot of action. I'm trying to pull up this OnlyFans. I'm about to fucking wreck my car. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? I'm like, can I get a live stream? What's the deal, bro?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It was something that we kind of planned on less than a week ago and turned it around. We would have gave you more of a heads up to park and not run into shit. Sorry that you missed the Vibrator show. I gotta tell you, I was more turned down than I thought I was gonna be. I'm like, this is just a job, and then suddenly I'm sitting here with my dick hard in sweatpants like a fucking scumbag. Yeah. feeling like a total fucking creep. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We got Deelz. You can follow her at What Is The Deelz, or go to Daddy Deelz, onlyfans.com/Daddy Deelz. If you're on OnlyFans, support her. She was cool enough to come on the show and answer questions. If you got any questions about OnlyFans, what she does, and any of that, call up right now. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. We'll take a couple calls and I'll let you get back to it, young Deelz. And I just posted on my shit a picture of her butt.
I love that. Booty rocking everywhere.
Yeah, you do got.
So I listen to some rap.
You got, you're thick. When did you start getting your ass?
So I kind of had one in high school, but not so. I started getting it when I was like a freshman, and you gain your freshman 15, and then I lost a bunch of weight, and then I'm like, what the fuck, my butt's going down. So I started working it out, and I got like a physical therapist to show me some exercises because I also have like pretty weak hip flexors, and then I started really working it out and working out my abs and stuff, and I just like kept growing because surprisingly, like I didn't lose the fat when I started working out my butt. I just gained muscle with the fat, and then it just keeps growing.
Bam. Let's go to Jasmine.
I got really lucky.
Jasmine in Decatur. We got a lady. Go ahead, Jasmine.
Hi. So I actually have an account already on OnlyFans, and I'm still trying to figure out the kinks of it. I cannot figure out how to go live on OnlyFans. How can I do a live video?
Okay, so doing a live video, you go to, I'm just going to pull up mine so I can give you more clear instructions.
Man, just DM her. We're not doing you giving her fucking how to fucking get on the goddamn thing. We're not giving her technical fucking advice. Like, just follow her, DM her, and then maybe she'll be cool enough to fucking hit you back. Good luck on. If you can't figure out how to go live on OnlyFans, I can't. Sorry, dude. Sorry. Maybe it's not. Maybe masturbating is not cut out for you. You just don't have it in you. Jay, Missouri.
Yo, Jude. Deelz.
Hi.
Yo. Deelz, as a man with a nice sized cock, how do you get your OnlyFans popping?
How do I get my OnlyFans popping,
do men have OnlyFans?
Oh,
That's what
so
I'm
men.
asking.
Oh, sorry. So men can have OnlyFans, but the only way to make money as a guy on OnlyFans realistically is either if you're famous or if you appeal to the gay market. So because girls will make money getting dick pics from guys on OnlyFans. Like, I make a fuck ton of money just like, rating guys' dick pics, giving video dick ratings. And it's like, since I'm able to make money on that, girls just don't buy guys' dick videos or pictures unless I'm down to buy Tyga's dick shit. It's fucking Tyga. But, girls just don't want to see like a nice dick to see a nice dick.
So you can make money, but you'll be making money off of men, off of gay men.
Yeah, exactly.
That's who's paying for sex. Women don't pay for sex shit. Like that's something that they can get for free. So if you can come to terms with the fact that you'll be dealing with a bunch of gay dudes, then you can make money off of your penis. And they'll probably try to flip you.
Nah.
Yeah, see. Nah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
I work at a factory.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be back on that factory floor with your nice dick because it's only gay dudes that are gonna be paying for that shit. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Let's get one last one and let young Deelz get on with her life. She still has to tape a podcast and everything tonight.
Yeah, we're OnlyFans. If you want to subscribe on Apple or Spotify, it's all about OnlyFans girls, and I talk about a lot of the stuff there too. But it's cool to get live questions.
888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Who we got, John?
Let's go with Otis in Chicago.
Otis in the Shy. Go ahead. You the last one. And it's strong.
I want to know. I want to know what she paid for some dick.
What?
Would you pay for penis?
Would you pay for some dick?
No, I would never pay for a dick. Absolutely not. I wouldn't need to.
You should have saw the fucking look on her face when you asked that fucking question. It was like,
hey, I gotta go get me some Jack Daniel on that one, boy. That was a good one.
All right, have fun, and you can rent out your dick. It's just you just got to find a fucking fat ugly girl that's gonna pay for your cricket phone.
Will die for the dick.
Yeah, get PS5 fucking secured. PS5 secured. All right, Deelz. I appreciate you. You guys can follow her at What Is The Deelz, and that's EELZ. What Is The Deelz on Instagram, and are you on Twitter too and all that shit or?
I'm on Twitter. I just haven't been on in a while, but it's What Is The Delia, DELIA on Twitter, and then OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz.
There it is. OnlyFans.com/Daddy Deelz. Deelz, thank you for being such a great sport.
Thank you.
Explaining OnlyFans to us ignorant folks and doing the masturbation thing. That was pretty fucking awesome. Really appreciate you, Deelz.
Of course. Thank you so much.
All right, that was Young Deelz out of the West Coast, and I meant to ask you when are your shows? When can people tune into your shows?
Oh yeah, so you mean the podcast, right?
Do you have a set time that
OnlyFans?
Do you have a set time that you do OnlyFans shows, or do you just come on whenever you feel like it?
No, I come on. I usually am on in the morning and at night to answer all of my DMs. So because during the day I gotta get groceries, do normal people stuff, and do other parts of my job. So I'm on in the morning and at night to respond to DMs, but I'm usually on for a few hours a day to be responding to all of you. And then my podcast comes out on Thursdays.
There it is. Podcast on Thursday. She responds to all of you throughout the day. And then when can they catch you doing shows? Do you live shows?
So I make content just about every single day. And then if you message me, I'll send content out whenever. Right. So I can do the shows or making the videos every day. So
less live shows, less live shows, more videos. Hit her up, slide up into her DMs with some dough and get what you need. No poop though.
No poop. I don't do poop videos.
There it is. That's where we're drawing the fucking line. All right, Deelz.
Thank you so much for having me on.
Thanks for coming on, and I'll talk to you in a month. You be well. Peace. That's Young Deelz. All right, let's play some music. Come back and we'll do a bit of What Would You Do? Let's go.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shave 45, you got a problem? Talk to me. I am the problem solver. 888-742-3345 is the number to dial. 888-742-3345. Talk to the kid. I got your back. I am like a life coach. I will help you through these things. Anything you're going through. Girl problems, I got you. Guy problems, I'm a man. Fucking, what other problems? Parent problems, kid problems, job problems, any kind of problem. I'm the problem solver. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. You just dial that number. You talk to me, and I will help you. All right, we don't got a ton of time, but we'll get as many as we can. So call up right now, 888-742-3345. It's What Would You Do? And it's coming up next.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
It's like a ray of light beaming down knowledge from the heavens above.
What would you do? You need advice?
Call us up right now.
Now, 888-SHADE-45. What would you do?
On Shade 45.
Shade 45, if you got a problem, call up right now, 888-742-3345. I will help you. Who do we got there, John?
Sarah in Kentucky.
Hey, Kentucky. Sarah, what up?
Oh, not much. So here's my deal. I live in one state, and my husband recently moved back to our other house in a different state. So I'm alone, and I've got a coworker who has the hots for me, has been hitting me up, and started sending me some pretty racy chats on text. And he's a really good writer. So he makes 50 Shades of Grey look he makes 50 Shades of Grey look like tame. So
turn down the radio.
My question to you is what I should do. I don't really have the hots for him, but he started, it's getting hotter, and he's married.
Do you want to cheat on your husband?
Not with him.
Well, then tell him to stop fucking texting you that shit.
But it's really good.
I know you're thirsty for attention, but it's going to lead to dick. And if it doesn't lead to dick, then you're being selfish. So either way, it's not good. Don't fucking do that. You're opening up for like bad things to happen. Why would you if you value your relationship, you won't do that. And if you value that guy's time who's clearly trying to fuck you, you'll shut him the fuck down so he's not wasting his goddamn time sending you shit so you can feel fucking wanted. And talk to your fucking man and tell him that him living in a different place is becoming problematic, and figure out a way that you guys can fix that problem. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. What is your problem?
Chris in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Let's go to Chris.
Yo, Jude, what's up, man? My problem is I sold my house last September, and I'm looking for a new house, but the housing market is just crazy around here, and I haven't been able to find something new. I've been staying with some friends for the past 6 months now, and I just kind of feel like I'm wearing out my welcome. Things are starting to get a little awkward. I mean, I have a dog with me. I'm not really trying to lease up anywhere because, I mean, I'm cock-blocked ready to go as soon as I find the right house.
That's
the thing. Like, I'm trying to rent month to month somewhere, but everybody wants to lock me down in like a 6 or a 12-month lease. I'd rather not do that just because as soon as the house comes up that I'm ready for, I'm just not going to be able to get it because I'll be locked down in a lease then.
Are you paying your buddy that you're staying with any money?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So,
and I do a bunch of shit around the house and everything.
But they're still getting tired of you in their space. The housing market, the prices are high because the interest rates are low. It evens out. Like, it fucking sucks. All the houses are fucking high as shit, but the interest rates are fucking. When I bought mine, the interest rate was fucking ridiculously low. You didn't think about this before you sold your house?
I mean, just the way things were at the time when I sold mine, there were houses popping up left and right that were like right in my price range. I thought it was all good to go. That's why I went ahead and sold mine, made a bunch of money, figured I'd be with my friends for, few weeks, month, maybe even a couple months. But here we are, like 6 months later.
Yeah, that's too long, bro. You're gonna have to shit or get off the pot. Yeah. And it's like you don't want to settle. You don't want to sign a 6-month lease. You just did 6 months. And worst case scenario is if you get a cheap apartment and you find your place, and then you end up having to pay 3 months of rent. More like that, you're not going to be staying at the place. So you'll lose.
Right.
What's rent in Wisconsin? Like, what is it?
I mean, depending on you're like around $1,000 a month for.
All right,
like,
so
a two-bedroom apartment.
all right. Let's say worst case scenario, you find a fucking 2-bedroom apartment. You'll lose $5,000, and you find something this month, you'll lose $5,000.
Yeah.
Like, stop being cheap. Get the fuck out of your fucking people's place. You're gonna fucking you're taking their kindness and just running it into the ground, and it's gonna put stress on your relationship. And also, what I want you to do is acknowledge that to them. Be like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing. I'm looking for a fucking place to rent. I know that it's been longer than you expected, and I'm actively working on getting out, so that they know where the fuck they stand as well. All right.
All right, man.
Everybody be on the same page. Quit being cheap. What are you gonna do? Say $5,000? Run your fucking friendship into the ground for $5,000? Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
it's not worth it.
Nah, and I know you made more than $5,000 off your fucking selling the house. So like that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
How much you make off of selling the house?
Just over 60,000.
So you made over 60 racks. Yeah, you can afford 5,000. And when you're, and like, look, no one's staying anywhere for fucking 30 years. So it's like, if you can get a fucking low monthly fucking rate, then you're good. Like, look at it that way.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, I
no one's
appreciate
fucking,
it, man.
No one's paying out their fucking mortgage. They fucking move before that shit happens. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345.
Got Ian over in Philly.
Ian in Philly.
Hey, what's going on, Jude?
Shit. What's going on with you? What's your problem?
Man, no lie, man. I'm a pretty loving dude. I'm just falling in the mood, and I'm just fucking starting to hate everything, man.
Yeah, right now we're in this super stressful time where everybody's like super amped up. There's nothing but negativity everywhere. When we do the news and like we look for good news, it's impossible for John to even find it. That's like, it's just, you're just surrounded by fucking bullshit right now. So I suggest you start by fucking unplugging, like stop fucking with social media.
Bro, I don't listen. I don't watch the news. The only radio station I listen to is Shade 45 because I pay for Sirius.
Right.
I'm just talking about fucking, like, it just seems like the universe is just sending a whole bunch of shit at me. Just like, not just me personally, but it just seems like it's a lot, man.
No, I get it. Like, look, I'm not, I'm relating to you. I tried to settle down with the girl, end up fucking paralyzing my vocal cord because I got fucking vaginitis in my throat. Like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, you try to do the right thing and shit just goes fucking bad. You just got to be patient. Know that nothing is fucking permanent. There's always change. And you got this shit, bro. You got it. You're a strong motherfucker. Just be patient. Don't snap on a motherfucker. And you got this shit. And like I said, you're doing the right thing by unplugging from news. Stay off of social media. That way you don't have to hear anybody's fucking opinions. Like, because everybody has one, including fucking, like, I'm always talking shit. And I got a high school education. Like, and people are getting fucking mad at me for saying shit. I'm dumb. Like, don't listen to me. I'm stupid. But I'm still going to talk shit. So you got a gang of people talking. The less outside shit you got coming in, the less stress you'll have. Because when you stop and really look at it, a lot of times, like, shit isn't that bad in your immediate world. Unless it is. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Let's get, John, let's just get, I think it's one more, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Get one more. Give me some fire. Some fuego.
All right. Let's see.
Nobody's good.
I mean,
John doesn't like any of you.
No, these are good. These are good.
Yeah.
Mike in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
All right, let's go to South Dakota. Mike, what's your problem?
Bro, last night, man, my wife was talking shit. She was like, Mike, she was like, baby, I got the Brazilian wax and all this shit. I need some dick. And I'm like, okay, babe, like, I mean, what's going on? So, yeah, we were already drinking and shit. So then all of a sudden, like, I snapped. Like, we fucked up, and then she was like, I need some dick. I'm like, well, babe, we can do that shit tonight. She was like, I ain't talking about, like, all of a sudden since I said some shit you want to fuck right now. I'm like, babe, my bad. I mean, I understand what's going on. I want you to fucking be able to let your shit fucking calm down for a minute after you got the shit waxed up. And she was like, fuck that. So then I stood up and fucking kicked the fan. Like, you know, like a little fan in the living room. Kicked the motherfucking fan. And then she was talking shit to him. I'm like, and how the fuck are you going to fucking leave out the house over there with your little fucking dress on? It wasn't like a fucking little house dress, whatever. She was like, I didn't fucking go out the house like that. Then I fucking slapped her by accident. And then,
by accident? All right, look. You got to, like, kicking shit, punching holes in walls, smacking walls. Like, if you're like me, I grew up in a violent household. And then I turn it down. Like, I'm not hitting her, but I'm fucking doing other wild shit that's scaring the shit out of her. And you think that you're cool because you're not as crazy as your fucking old man. But turns out, like, violence in the home is violence in the fucking home. And it's gonna scare people. And then you put hands on her. So that's something you can't do. So you need to go back and fucking make this shit right. Like, you gotta make it right. You gotta own what you did. Say you're not gonna do it again. Fucking next time you feel the urge to kick over some shit, just walk out the house, dude. Don't fucking put hands on her, dude. Like, you can't do this. John, give me something else. I can't end with fucking domestic violence, man. Way to end on a fucking, like, Jesus Christ. Sometimes, man. Sometimes you just fucking amaze me. I'm like, give me somebody good, and you end with fucking domestic violence.
Let's go with Daryl in Philly.
What is this, like a fucking
looks like he killed
a dead baby or something? Like, fucking teen rape? What is it? Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, what up, Daryl?
Hey, what's good, boy?
Shit, Sheldon, what's your problem?
All right, so look, like, my baby mom or whatever, she cheated on me with my brother. Me and him got into it. I said, well, you got to rumble me. He saw my hands. It was all good. Then after that, I'm wondering if the child even mine or whatever. I'm a man. I'm going to handle my shit. So I'm still doing what I got to do for the little bambino, you dig?
Yeah.
Then I find out, it's like she take me to court or whatever, so I got to pay child support, right? Cool. I'm with that. I respect the law, even though I'm still doing what I got to do for my kids. Then I find out, shorty, she taking my paychecks and going to the bank and signing them shits under my name. So not only she taking my paycheck, she taking my fucking support too. Like, yo, what am I going to do? Because I'm about to rumble her in a minute.
This is where I feel that you have to play her game. And I'm not, like, this is where you call the cops on her. That's fraud. Like, and I'm not for fucking snitching, but she started it. She
like,
took you to court.
We got a code out here in Philly. Like, we don't do that snitching shit. But
I understand. Look, I'm right there with you, but she started this. She brought you to court for child support. So fucking.
I feel you.
So get her for fucking fraud, and then you can get your goddamn kid. And the other thing is like, they have the DNA test at fucking Rite Aid. Check and see, make sure that's your fucking child. Like,
facts. Big facts. Yeah, I definitely got to do that. So
make sure
can I bust her in her admit if she keep talking shit and acting dumb?
No, because then you're gonna get that. But that's the thing. It's like, this is the problem with the code of the streets. It doesn't fucking jibe with the code of the law. Like, you bust her in her shit. Now you're a fucking deadbeat dad that punches that beats her, even though she cheating on you with your brother. The kid might not be yours, and she's stealing your money. If anybody deserves to get punched, it's her. But I'm saying you can't do that shit. So you gotta play. This is a game she wants to play. Beat her at her own game. You already got her out there, like, forging your checks. That's a fucking problem. Like, that's a problem. She can't be forging your checks and stealing your fucking money. How are you supposed to pay child support when you don't have money?
I like that. I appreciate you, Jude.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm right there with you, man. Like, I never told on nobody, but I've never been put in a situation where I got somebody kid's mind and she's stealing and she's forging shit after she took me to goddamn court. It's like, look, you want to play the court game? Okay, let's play the court game. I didn't want to play the court game. I was taking care of the kid. You want to play the court game? Let's play the fucking court game. And if you're going to play it, play it. Because right now, she's playing the court game. You're not playing the fucking court game, and you're getting fucked. And then you put hands on her, you're going to get fucked some more. So, like, fuck that shit. You ain't pick the game. You just playing it. And be careful who you nut in, dog. Like, you gotta be fucking careful, man. These chicks ain't shit sometimes. And look, ladies, I know there's a lot of dudes out there that ain't shit either, man. But we have mostly men that listen to our show, so you get to hear like the fucking scandalous shit that fucking chicks do, especially once they get you fucking saddled with the fucking kid. They act a fucking nut. And good luck and the only way you're gonna get your fucking kid is if they're like a fucking dope fiend that's doing bank robberies. It's fucking ridiculous. And then they wonder why motherfuckers don't want to get married and shit. All right, that was What Would You Do? Fucking knocked that one out the park. Let's get it. Shade 45. Don't go anywhere.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
Shade 45. I am at Puff Cannabis Company on Joseph Campo in Detroit. Hamtramck, Detroit. Shout out to Puff. You can follow them at, I think it's at Puff Canna Comp. I'm going to fuck that one up. Let's see. At Puff Canna Co _. Yes. Shout out to Puff. Thanks for letting me use the back so I can watch sex shows. I don't think they knew what they were signing up for. Me back here with a fucking boner. But that was pretty cool. All right. Coming up in the news, we're talking about dicks and fucking. That's our show. Fucking and dicks. That's us. The good shit. Follow at One More Jude. Go to onemorejude.com to get gear and fucking books, as you should get, because fucking support the cause. Also, All Out Show at All Out Show on everything. Follow the Instagram. Let's get up to 100K. We're fucking like 5,000 away. 5,000 y'all. Just fucking go follow. I'll never bring it up again. Boom. John, what's going on with your headphone? It's busted or some shit. It's dangling.
Yeah, I know. Things got a lot of hand during the Deelz thing.
Yeah. Shit got crazy during Deelz. That's dope how she like masturbated, huh?
I was a little surprised. Typically, the younger women do not go that far. They're a little skittish.
Down. She was
not
down.
skittish.
Well, she didn't have to show off her pussy or nothing. She did over the thing and just zzz. My only regret is I wish we had a microphone for the buzzing, but you could hear her moan, so that was cool. All right, don't go anywhere. It is the news.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you. And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
Men's Health. They are allowing this writer, Tawny Laura, to talk about how sobriety made her sex life so much hotter.
I'm gonna disagree with that.
I can see how that would work.
I feel like love sex is the best, and then drug sex is the second best. I think love plus drug sex is the best, and then love sex, then drug sex.
Yeah, but even in your case,
she clearly hasn't fucked on like fucking acid and dick pills, or mushrooms and dick pills, or Molly and dick pills.
Looks like she's talking about booze for the most part.
Oh, so she doesn't really know what sobriety means. Once again, another writer writing about shit they know nothing about. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Getting drunk, you got whiskey dick, you're all fucking sloppy. Yeah, I can see how that. Yeah, I can see how that's not that good.
You're weak. Chicks don't dig that.
Even GHB, bro. Like GHB, fucking GHB sex is bomb.
Is it?
Super wavy. Fuck yeah, you're all like, whoa, wavy. It's fucking awesome.
So on the sort of scale though, how do you have more drug sex than sober sex, or what do you think?
Probably 50-50, but for a while it was all drug sex.
Yeah.
And it was the shit.
Well, I've heard great things about Molly. Got to do that one day. I'm getting kind of old.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Except for the problem is sometimes it feels so good it'll kill your dick, so you got to make sure you don't do too much Molly and you take dick pills just in case. And don't take them back to back because your heart might explode. But other than that...
It's smooth sailing. Well, I mean, you know, it looks like she was really involved in this world because now she's in recovery and all that. And she met her man at an AA meeting. So.
Oh, imagine that. 13th step. I don't think you're supposed to do that, but fine. They all do. They all fucking do.
But it looks as though when it comes to just sensation and touching, that becomes more heightened. Of course, when you're not wasted. That makes sense.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
And it's easier to articulate what you want, adjust your techniques as needed. All that.
Yeah.
So, but
you don't get whiskey dick. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to admit though, since you have to take those pills to compensate for the...
Once you get that in, you're fucking golden though. It's just like, you're like, hey, this is the one. Jesus. I mean, I've had drug sex, and then when I hung out with the chick sober, I'm like, oh, I don't even like her that much. You know what I mean? That's how good the drug sex is. And then I gotta listen to him talk sober, and I'm just like, what am I doing here? Let me get the fuck out. So I totally disagree. Look, yeah, whiskey's one thing, but there's like 50 different kinds of drugs. I heard coke ain't that good. It's hard for chicks to come on coke. And you can get coke dick, so that might not be ideal. But there are drugs that lend to fucking.
So during this drug sex, are they also doing the drugs? Are they drunk?
Sometimes.
Are they wasted? I'm like,
sometimes they're doing the drugs. Sometimes they're doing the GHB or the fucking acid or mushrooms. It's fucking crazy.
This sounds crazy. It honestly
one time, me and my ex was doing that shit, and in my brain, we turned into trees. We was like I was fucking, and it was like I had my eyes closed, and we was like two trees intertwining with each other. Shit was bananas. Try to do that shit sober. You just shut your eyes, and it's just black.
It just sounds like a nightmare, but hey.
It's because you got control issues, John. You're a walking uptight, controlled motherfucker. That is facts.
All right. Hey, we'll see. So Dolly Parton, she is out there owning her plastic surgery, saying that she looks at herself like a show dog.
Damn. What does that mean? Just because she got so much surgery done, now she feels like a fucking...
Yeah, but she doesn't really mean that in a bad way. As though that this is just a way to sort of heighten her appearance, and she likes the way she looks, and all the makeup, and the breast implants, and the liposuction, and the skin removal, and Botox. The list goes on and on and on.
All right, Dolly, whatever makes you feel good. Dolly, I can't knock Dolly Parton. There's so many fucking stories about Dolly Parton being fucking cool as shit. Like, I'm not even gonna shit on fucking Dolly Parton. There was this one time where she had a single, and there was like another up and coming woman with the same single, and her management wanted her to put it out, and she knew that if she put out that single, she was gonna fucking bury this chick and like fuck up her career. So she just waited. She waited 6 months for this chick to let her single have a run. Like, how fucking cool is that?
She seems like a good person, which goes against your theory that these super rich people, and they're saying here she's got about $600 million in the bank, that they'd have to be cutthroat all the time.
No, one person doesn't prove a fucking... One person, one way doesn't prove a fucking theory, dude.
Fair point.
That's like being against abortion and then pointing towards fucking, like, the fucking 8-month abortion where they're like, the kid's got hair on his head. Like, that makes up a fucking 0.1% of the abortions. Like, it's bullshit. Same with other things where they're pointing out like someone dying for some shit, and you're like, that makes up 0.1% of that population that died of that thing.
It's a weak argument.
You can't use that to prove your fucking point, but yet people do because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah,
so Dolly's cool, and whatever. She wants to feel like a little show pony. Good for her. Good on you, Dolly.
Hey, when I was a kid and I first saw her, I thought she was one of the hottest women on the planet.
In the 80s, Dolly Parton's tits was like a punchline to jokes all the fucking time. Everybody was always talking about Dolly Parton's big ass titties,
which I always appreciated.
She's got some big ones. Big old titties.
Did she ever make any of your playlists?
Yeah. Coat of Many Colors. That's like about being poor. And her mom got a bunch of rags. So she knit her a coat out of the rags and told her it was like Joseph in his dream coat, electric colored dream coat or whatever from the Bible. And everybody made fun of her, but she kept her head up. Because Dolly Parton grew up extremely poor up in the mountains.
That's right.
Coal country. Jolene, another fucking banger. 9 to 5. Yeah, I fuck with Dolly.
Classics.
Yeah. I'm not super deep on Dolly, but yeah, I fuck with her. Yeah. She seems cool to me.
All right, and 44% of older millennials are saying they already have a chronic health condition, which is not so good.
Almost 50% of millennials say they have a chronic health they got problems,
right?
Conditions.
Yeah. So
Jesus, what are the health conditions that they have?
Let's see. Looks like the top. Let's see. There's diabetes. That is
fat asses. You fat fuckers, man. Put down the fucking pizza. I know you. All you do, you sit around, you play your video games, you eat fucking Kraft macaroni and cheese, you order fucking pizzas, and you're fucking fat asses.
How the hell have I avoided diabetes?
No wonder they're afraid of fucking COVID, because you literally will die. You're fat pieces of shit. Like, boss up, dude.
Hypertension, that's on the list. Gotta try to
more just all of these diseases are diseases that they put upon themselves. It's like lung cancer. You know what I mean? It's like from being They'd probably be better off if they were smokers, honestly. Lung cancer gets you fucking way down the road. Like they're over here in their fucking late 30s. Fucking hypertension and fucking diabetes, getting insulin shots. Ridiculous.
Asthma.
Pathetic.
That's on the list. And let's see, they're saying major depression.
Yeah, they're sad because they don't go outside, they don't exercise, they're fat pieces of shit, they don't fucking talk to anybody, the only people they talk to is online. They probably watch the news all the fucking time, which depresses the fuck out of them. Yeah.
And by the way,
tighten your shit up. Okay, boomer. And that's your number one comeback. Okay, boomer. You're gonna die before me, dog. Think about that shit.
I have taken your advice, and when I'm at home, I've dialed back the news consumption, and it's had a positive impact.
Yeah.
It really does. Fuck
yeah,
that.
dude.
You know, I've actually
This
seen
shit
all
is
this
fucking-
stuff. Yeah.
It's Satan, dude. It's fucking Satan. Like, it's awful for you. It's really bad.
Yeah. The worst is when you're kind of high and you're watching it. You're like, oh, this is just... I don't need to be here right now.
I've been the same place coming down off of drugs, and like you just want to relax, so you throw on like some YouTube shit, and you're just like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is bad for you. This is bad for you. It's awful for you. So what am I telling you, millennials? Instead of like just shitting on you, fucking eat better, exercise a bit, try to go outside and fucking talk to people. Don't be afraid of fucking contact with one another. You'll make it. You'll make it.
Do you have any chronic? Well, you've got the throat thing going on right now, but do you have any
I got
chronic
the
conditions?
the chronic throat thing. And then when I ruined my body from doing all the ketamine, that was bad. But other than that, I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you hit a wall.
Hemorrhoids.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Yeah, it's good right now. The doctor was just like, yeah, you're probably gonna have to get a surgery every 5 years. I was like, sweet.
Really? Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm past 5 years, so bam, fucking, I'm playing with fucking house money right now.
That's right. That's when I first started working with you. You were on that little seat,
little
studio.
donut thing. Fucking, Jesus Christ, I know. Fucking ridiculous.
Don't push so hard. All right.
It just runs in the family, dude. Depression and fucking hemorrhoids run in my family.
Well, I'm not envious.
What
of
are you
that.
gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well,
Everybody's got their own little fucking thing. That's mine. So.
Well, speaking of which, the guys with large noses, supposedly, they tend to have bigger penises.
Hey.
They're not telling me why, but so that's something that they're looking at for some reason on cadavers of all things.
Isn't that like big nose, big feet, big hand, big penis? Like it all matches.
I've heard the big hand thing, but
real talk, I've seen some porn stars, and they look like they shop at Kids Foot Locker, and then they throw their dick out and it's big as my fucking arm. So that's you know. That can be a myth. Yeah, if chicks are looking at hands for shit. There are a couple people though, and it's gonna sound gay, but like I shake their hands and they're so fucking tiny and delicate that I'm like, this person is probably not bringing the funk. That's the first. I'm just like,
that
ugh.
actually crosses your mind up. Small
Yeah,
dick.
like I go to fucking shake their hand, they're all fragile and tiny, and you're just like, eee.
Poor guy.
Ugh. Can't imagine. I don't want to think about that.
And does that really impact your view of them? If you all right, so I mean, let's say you found out somebody actually had a small penis, would you look at them different? Like, oh, small dick John over there.
No, but it's just like when there's like these weird little giveaways and shit, and you go to touch them, and they got these frail ass little baby hands. You're like, ugh, fuck. Like, it's not like you go to meet the guy thinking about their dick. It's just pops in your head when you fucking have to touch him. You're just like, oh shit, man, fucking your little petite ass fucking hands. Could knit a rug. Fucking delicate ass fingers.
Well, and then they do provide this little list, this graphic here about the best penis size for female orgasm success rate. And
I'm going to say 7 inches.
Looks like the sweet spot it's about a little less than 8 inches. And if you got 11, you're looking at some problems there because, like I said, it's too big.
Yeah. And also, if you got a big ass dick, man, you can't just jam it in there. You got to fucking work them up to that shit. You got to work them up. You got to be patient and work them to the dick. You can't just go blam, big dick, fuck them up. They can take it. It just takes time. It might take a couple sessions.
Yeah, the 11 inchers. The 11 inchers only pleasured 30% of the women. Everybody else was a little too freaked out.
Jeez, 11 inches, man. That's fucking.
I know.
That's like a foot, bro. That's like me throwing my foot up in a chick, dog. Like, you got to have a big pussy or like a real big hole in your heart to need 11 inches.
Oh. All right. Well, so Psychology Today, they're back on the topic of lying, and they have this deception checklist, which is kind of strange now that I'm looking at it more carefully, but they're mainly just sort of questioning you about your tendency to lie and sort of how you'd rate on the scale. But I mean, do you lie frequently, personally?
White lies, just
to keep things social.
Yeah, just like sometimes it's easier to be like, I fucking can't do this because of that, as opposed to, no, I have no interest in seeing your fucking stupid play. You're a failed actor. If you're gonna do anything, it would have been fucking 10 years ago. The only people that go to see these plays are friends of the fucking actors. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's much easier to just be like, yo, I'm tied up. Or, nah, I don't want to go. And don't go into it. Nah, I can't make it. Can you make it? Nope.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to...
So I guess that's not a lie, but you're just like, lie by omission. You're just like, nope.
Yeah, I remember.
You don't tell them the reason.
I remember,
what were you going to say?
I remember before the pandemic, I was supposed to go to Paige's his live performance, and I said, COVID, man.
I really would. I'd love to. I'd love to hang out with you and your fucking YouTube influencer friends, but shit, gotta go.
Love him, man.
I don't feel bad at all. I hit up Paige one time to come play spades with me, and he totally blew me off. I'm like, hey, I got some Michigan cats. You want to come play spades? And it was just like crickets. I was like, all right. Hit me when you want to come on the show.
He knows we love him.
Yeah.
But I mean, also when it comes to these other things, I mean, do you think that people can detect when you're lying? Are you a good liar when you're lying, do you think?
I don't know. I'm pretty bad at lying.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing.
Well, I tell the truth so much that, like, you know, it's hard to, when you step out of that shit, it's obvious,
Yeah. I'm going to have to look more carefully at how they evaluate this, but you seem to be tipping into sort of, I don't want to say liar, but, there are questions here about, is it okay to lie sometimes? You've said yes.
Yeah.
I lie when necessary. It is acceptable to lie depending on the context.
It is okay to lie. It's ridiculous. Anybody that thinks that being truthful 100% of the time is the dumbest person I've ever met.
Those people are fucking cruel.
Yeah. Do I look fat in this dress? Yeah, you look like a fat fucking, you look like Mrs. Potato Head. Fucking get that shit off. Yeah, you look like a sack of shit. No, you look pretty. Like, what are you gonna, shit like that. Like, yeah. There's little nice lies that you can tell. Hi, did you like my dish? Yeah, I loved it. Thanks. They spent 2 hours cooking some shit. What are you gonna do? Needs more salt. You overcooked the Brussels sprouts. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking be cool.
All right, do you have some good news?
All right.
And now, time for good news.
Now, this Good Samaritan, and I'm using that term because they don't identify him. He is a hardcore Good Samaritan. He jumped into the water, saved an infant who fell out of a car in Maryland. And at least 8 people were taken to hospitals over the weekend after a crash that left a car dangling off the guardrail of a bridge. And this kid slipped out of this dangling car, and then the guy jumped over the railing, and I'm told here it was 25 feet, landing in about 5 feet of water. And the toddler was face down. It was undoubtedly going to drown.
You know what my favorite shit is we don't know his name.
Yeah, he just said, no, don't tell anybody.
Shout out to that guy. He's the opposite of the guy that fucking films himself giving money to bums for Instagram. He is the opposite. That guy is fucking awesome. Thank you, Good Samaritan.
But I mean, just think about that for a second. Jumping 25 feet into 5 feet of water. I mean,
yeah, it's like breaking your neck.
Yeah,
that guy's fucking crazy. But he did it, so
Save the kid.
There it is. Save the child. God bless the child who has his own. Fucking save that motherfucker. All right, well that's the news.
You're listening to the All Out Show with you.
All right, Shade 45. I want to thank Deelz. You can follow her at What Is The Deelz on Instagram, and go to if you're on OnlyFans, go to onlyfans.com. Daddy Deelz with two E's, D and a Z, DEEDEELZ. Daddy Deelz, and hit her up, and she'll send you a video for some cash. I got to watch her masturbate. It was pretty fucking hot. Thanks to Keenan, Kalo Keen. He's the one that's been putting together all the mixes, putting together the Pandora station. The Pill Mix Pandora station is coming together quite nicely. The longer we go, the better it's going to get. Follow at John Z Matthews, at All Out Show, at One More Jude, and onemorejude.com for all of your shirt and book needs. We got you covered. You can even get a coffee cup there, I guess, and listen to fucking shit. All right, that was the show. Let's get it going.